Tory Lanez was supposed to have his case today regarding they were going to let people know how much years he was going to be charged with, but they pushed it off today. But Tory Lanez is saying that he's innocent in Megan Thee Stallion shooting, but also he says if he's guilty, he's blaming it on alcoholism and childhood trauma. So I think we covered the case a while back. Do you guys think this is true? Do you think that if he was guilty, it's because of alcoholism and trauma? Is that a good enough excuse for him to get probation? That's what he's fighting for him to get probation instead of jail time.
How much jail time are they talking?
I think 14 years. 22
years.
Up to 22 years. I know, right? You should have just took it out.
That's wild. He probably would have gotten less time if he did.
Okay, so I'm going to say this, though, because I kept up with the case, right? The case was all over the place. Like, Megan Thee Stallion lied in the initial interview. The chick lied. The little witness lied. Then their cases didn't match up. The eyewitness case didn't match up. So it was just all over the place. I don't really care for neither of them because I don't even listen to their music. But honestly, the case didn't show that Tory was guilty in my eyes. Huh?
By reasonable doubt. It was so much reasonable doubt in that case. I don't know how they came up with a conviction.
Me either. Did anybody else pay attention to the case?
Well, you already know that. That was some look. You got Hunter Biden, a full-blown crackhead, extorted money from Ukraine. They got phone calls. They got all kind of nigga shit.
Prostitute.
This nigga don't pay his child support. See, if it was one of us black niggas didn't pay our child support, you know what I'm saying? Like me and 2K, we'll be in jail. They wouldn't even say that. You got this, right? You got all this bullshit going on across America, and you see like motherfucker get 20 days. Community service. Mm-hmm. Just like you said, that trial was so fucking weak. The evidence was weak. It was falling on her. The star witness made a diss song about her. It was so much doubt in that case. And for it to get to that point, it'll show you, one, you niggas need to leave California. If any black nigga that stay in California from now on, and anything happened to you, I don't give a fuck. You deserve it. And two, cancel culture is real out this bitch, and this feminist movement, turn your babies into transgender type of society that we got now is becoming polarizing, and it is blocking people's ability to have common sense. So this man right here, they say he get up to 22 years.
I think he might get 12. 10 or 12.
Now, but why should he get anything?
They gonna let him go.
You know what I'm saying? And why should he why, I mean, look, see that what we say, oh well, he not gonna get the full 22, they gonna knock it down. Why should this man get anything when they didn't prove that he did it? So, but that's my take on it.
It just falls right under the protect black women agenda that they've been putting on us forever. Protect all women. That shit been crumbling lately. But at that time when the case was going on, I think she was the poster girl for it. So man, like you really couldn't win. Man, Tory was going to, if he would have had the smoking gun with her friend pulling the trigger, I think we would have still got the same result because it was protect all women, especially black women. At this time.
I'm surprised y'all ain't blaming it on men yet.
On men?
Well, yeah, y'all always go for Umar Johnson on us and blame it on men, on black.
Well, that was their initial thought, but the lie was so bad that even women started to turn on Megan.
We don't know who to believe. All of them been lying from beginning. It's like, who do we believe?
You know what's crazy though, right? If you compare it to, was y'all looking at the YMW Melly case?
Oh yeah,
yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it.
All right.
Mistrial.
Like they got so much evidence on that boy, right? All right, it's crazy. Like they got everything but a picture with a video with him, R. Kelly, a judge, and ID card showing that he did it. Right? It's so much shit against him. They couldn't come to a decision. And then you
know why that is, right?
What in Florida?
No,
that's a black man.
But my thought process is this. If you look at the YMW Melly trial, and I like the little nigga music, right? I said, damn, this nigga gone, right? Motherfucker come back, said, hey, look, it's a mistrial. The jurors couldn't get it together, right? But they convicted Tory Lanez with not even a fraction of the evidence.
Exactly.
That's crazy that we live in a world like that.
No, it's not. Because the fastest way to be able to fumble your bag is to put your life in the hands of a woman.
Facts.
But hold on.
The fastest way for you to fumble a bag. If you look at every single person that crashes out, all the way across the board, it all ties back into putting his life in the hands of a woman. And if they have to listen, you stand on your own.
Got to do with a woman.
Well, because it was tied to the accusation of a woman.
Oh, his mama?
Not YNW Melly. I'm talking about Tory Lanez specifically. Oh, yeah, right? When you got to stand on your own, right? Because this is what people don't understand. When you have to deal with a woman, especially with regard to going to court, now you convicted in the court of public opinion before you ever even hit the stand, right? Because she had already went on a tour. She already went on tour. She went on Gayle King. They was already on Instagram. People had already made up in their mind. Now with social media, you in a space where people are you guilty until proven innocent, right? Even when you go over to Travis Randolph, right? It was up to him to convince them that he wasn't guilty.
Facts.
Even though the common denominator in that entire place, brothers had crashed the fuck out, got killed, right? They went up and got they whole thing wrecked. She fucking hit him in the head, threw his PlayStation out the window. She was actually married throughout the entire time.
Crazy.
But what happened? He crashed the fuck out as far as his whole career. He never gonna get that back. But it's who you align yourself with. So a lot of times when you find these people that's in these spaces, and I tell people this all the time, the biggest decision that you ever gonna make in your life, financially, spiritually, and also even with regard to your safety, your freedom is going to be who the person that you lay next to every day. And often at times when you see stuff happen, it usually aligns with the person that you lay next to. So when you see guys crash out, and I'm telling you, listen, if you remove the woman from the equation, you will probably free 7/8 of the motherfuckers that's in jail right now.
Facts.
If you remove a woman out of the equation, motherfuckers crashing out, child support, going to jail, all of this shit. If you remove the woman out of the equation, you're going to remove the majority of the bad decisions that guys made in order to get themselves in prison. Now, they still need to be responsible and held responsible separately from the Tory Lanez thing of what they did. But if you remove that conversation out, you will remove the majority of the people that's in prison. I'm telling you.
But see, watch this though. I remember we had this conversation, right? And damn, I've been fucking with y'all for a while because this is well over a year now. So it was a while ago, and I thought about this. Well, all the shit that we see from the women, right? What options do niggas have?
None. Zero.
Like,
unless y'all want to like men now.
No, I said lightly though, right? Because I call these bitches a terrorist in a minute. but it's really dawning on me now. It was like these bitches is being bred to be terrorists, and it's literally no options when you see it on all levels now. It ain't in the hood no more where Keisha running Pookie through the mud, right? Right now, it's at all levels.
Yeah. See, granddaddy used to be able to pull up grandma's ass on the ear, straighten up. Now, you can't even do that. Like, they want us to realize if a woman act up, your only option is to talk to her like she a fucking adolescent.
No,
that's not true. I'm not gonna let y'all do this bullshit. There's good women. Y'all niggas just can't find them motherfuckers.
Quinn, what
nigga? I got one in my DMs right now, nigga. She is the most sweetest, most genuine, beautiful black woman I've ever seen. Right now,
you realize what you just said, Quinton?
Okay, Quinn.
Sorry,
Quinn, right? He
we're
showed me
text messaging stars.
He said in
Quinn
his
showed me
DMs.
the chick in his DM, right? And
He
this
He
whole
don't even
handicap.
know this chick. He don't even
But no,
know her.
this whole is
What you
handicapped.
mean?
Hey, Anton, she
Oh,
handicapped.
she right next to you?
No, I'm texting her right now while we're talking.
Quinn.
He said she's handicapped.
You know that girl is crazy. What the hell?
I said this before when I came
Hey,
on.
They're out there, nigga.
The
This
chick-
whole narrative about there's no good women and they all crashing out is fucking nonsense.
Bro, you literally just said that she's a good woman based off of what she's texting.
Actually, I've known her since high school, and we just reconnected like a month ago or so.
Hey,
Okay, let me answer a question. Hold on, let's mind this out. Does she got a kid?
Nope, she's 36, no kids. Yeah, I know too, nigga. I'm confused too.
If she's such a good woman, why are you texting you, Quinn?
Wait,
hold on. I got a question for this Quinn. Hey, Quinn, I got a question. Do she get disability?
No.
You're a damn lie. I saw that handicap hoe. That whole handicap. That bitch can't eat. Hey, she trying to take a mirror picture and turn it and like this. And
I've never met a woman and said this is the most genuine woman I've ever met in my life.
Has she ever been married before?
Nope, no married, no kids.
Think about it like this: she 36 and ain't no nigga believed in her yet. She ain't got no kids. She ain't married. No nigga believed in her in her 36 years.
Nigga, maybe she peeking. She's
funny as hell.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. She's beautiful.
You to get a baby.
She's cooperative.
No. I mean, listen. He might
go to the gym.
She's all those things
This
right
is
now.
the problem with people like
things
Quinn,
right
though.
now.
This is the problem with people like Quinn. He very well may be right? He very well may have ran into a woman that fit the description. That is all of that, right? But the problem with a lot of these dudes is that they use this one situation in order to justify the entire population of what people have to deal with on a regular basis. And it's not an accurate reflection, right? Because if that was true,
you're doing the same thing. You're taking a ratchet chick and dispersing it throughout the community.
Actually, I didn't. I referred to a lot of different women, and I use examples like Travis Randolph. I use Meg Thee Stallion, right? I use a lot of different examples in order to listen. You be hard pressed. The reason why we all so surprised is the fact that she don't have kids and she is a single woman.